Good evening, teacher. We are group number 2 and we are going to talk about the topic number 7, digital communication. Digital communication has completely changed how people talk and connect with each other around the world. Social media and online tools are now a big part of our everyday lives, and they help us connect with people from everywhere. But because people from different places have different ways of living and thinking, there are many different ideas about how to behave online. Our presentation will explore by comparing and contrasting how people from different cultures use social media and understand things like emojis. We will show how these differences can be interesting and helpful, but also how they can sometimes lead to misunderstanding. Firstly, I'm going to talk about cultural nuances in online self-representation. The internet is like a big blank space where people can create and show who they are, but how we do this is often based on where we grew up and the kind of culture we come from. When we look at how different people present themselves online, we see big differences in how they build their online personalities, use social media, and share their thoughts. These differences come from things like whether a culture values the individual or the group, how much respect people show to those in power, and how comfortable people are with uncertainty. By studying these things, we can better understand how our culture affects the way we see ourselves online. And now, please listen to Miss Hoa to know more about this topic.
Hi for the interesting information. Hello everyone, my name is Hoa. Now I would like to continue with the next presentation. Culture, education, and in digital communication. Digital communication becomes an integral part of our daily interaction. Understanding and addressing cross-cultural etiquette is essential. One, getting a form of address. Western culture, informal and direct. Names are often used and resting are often informal. For example, hello or hello, flowers by a name is common. Eastern culture, formal and respectful title and horrors are very important too. Use and language. For Western culture, casual and direct message needs to be clear and to the point. Progressing stand for business over ability. Eastern culture, politics and interest. Politics and sophistication are high priority. Therefore, understanding and representing cross-cultural etiquette in digital communication is critical to progressing, provide and respectful interaction. The communication of online communication around culture in the digital age. Online communication has become a fundamental aspect of personal and professional interaction. One, understanding culture, different communication style, verbal communication, contextual understanding, language barrier, language proficiency, translation and localization. 3. Technological factor, technology access, platform proficiency, example, WhatsApp, WeChat, Facebook, Slack, influencing how people connect and interact online. The complexity of online communication across culture present about training and opportunity by recording and adjusting the channel individual and organization can improve their ability to communicate effectively in a growing world. Communication different in online Instagram communication style and social norm among different cultures. Online ethical communication style and social norm vary significantly across culture. The different such by historical context, social structure, and cultural value. And they impact how individuals interact in digital space. One online in Western culture, online education tend to the info and casual. Eastern culture, online communication in Eastern culture, such as Japan and Korea, Vietnam, often keep to level of formalities. 2. Communication style. Western culture methods are often clear and stand to the point. There is an emphasis on clarity and verbal clarity. Eastern culture high context communication is common with most of demand derived from context and notable cue rather than from the works themselves. Different in online active communication style and social norm between different culture highlight the importance of culture vary in individual interaction. Next, analyze trend and opportunity arise from culture different in online communication and roboting new cultural understand in the digital age. The digital age has brought people from diverse cultures close together than ever before. However, this cloudless also highlight significant difference in online age, communication style and social norm. One channel, misinterpretation and misunderstanding, culture sensitivity and offensive, access to technology and digital grounds, time young different. 2. Opportunity, and global cooperation, culture exchange and learning, communication. 3. Police intercultural understand, promote and comparison platform, encouraging empathy and openness. Leverage the technology for culture exchange. Different in online education, communication style and social known both channel and opportunity in the digital age. By understanding and addressing the different individual and organization and her cross cultural communication and collaboration. My lecture ends here. Thank you for listening. Next, I would like to introduce Miss Thủy, who will present her presence. Thank you.
everyone, my name is Thủy. Now I will continue with the next part of my presentation. The evolution of emoji meaning across cultural focus employ how the interaction of emoji symbol vary across different cultures and how their meaning have evolved over time. Introduction, history of emoji development and their role in global communication. Cultural variation. Example, express emoji, food item, and how their meaning different between culture. The concept gets in Western culture connotation in some Middle East country. Case study. How the same emoji can be used differently in various social and media contexts. The crying face emoji as an representation of sadness. In different culture. Conclusion, discuss the application for cross-cultural communication and the challenge of reaching university understood the digital symbol. Emoji as cultural symbol, the influence of local custom and traditional focus investigate how local custom and tradition step the reason and use of emoji symbol within specific reason. Introduction, delight emoji and their role in digital communication. Culture influence. Detail how relevant emotion reflects culture, practices, and symbol universe to specific reason. 3. The impact of emoji on language and direction across culture respective focus. How emotion influence language and communication across culture and their impact on the digital expression. Introduction, discuss the role of emoji in modern communication and their ability to convey emotion and complexly. Cross cultural communication explore how emotions are used to communicate or replay words in different language and culture. Each of their idea provide and frameworks to examine the complex interaction between digital symbol and cultural connects, offering insight into how emotions set and are set by global content and local culture. My lecture ends here. Thank you for listening. Next, I would like to introduce Mr. Trường, who will present her presentation.
Hi everyone, my name is Trường. This is my presentation about 3 ideas for an essay on emoji and digital symbol interpretation. The first is emoji and cultural connotation. Emoji, through small and simple, carry proud cultural meanings that vary greatly across the globe. These digital symbols need to art, nuance, and emotion to our test bed compensation can often be misinterpreted due to cultural difference. For example, the term emoji, which is generally seen as a sign of approval or agreement in many Western cultures, can be offensive in some Middle Eastern cultures. There, it is interpreted similarly to showing the middle finger in the wet. Such different highlight the importance of understanding cultural context to avoid misunderstanding in cross-cultural communication. Secondly, misunderstanding and misinterpretation in cross-cultural digital communication. The divisor interpretation of emojis can lead to significant misunderstanding in cross-cultural digital communication. An emoji that convey a positive sentiment in one culture may carry a completely different, even negative connotation in another. For instance, the folder hand emoji is often used to signify gratitude of prayer in Western culture. However, in many Asian cultures, it represents a gesture of greeting or respect, such as Indian Namaste or Japanese Basho. Misreading this emoji can lead to confusion or unintended offense. By examining such case, we can better appreciate the complexity of digital communication across different cultural landscapes. The final one, strategy of effective across cultural emoji use to navigate the potential pitfalls of emoji use in cross-cultural communication. It is essential to develop strategies that promote understanding and reduce the risk of misinterpretation. Thirdly, conducting research and increasing awareness about the cultural connotation and emoji can help individuals use them more appropriately. Secondly, considering the context in which an emoji is used is crucial. What might be acceptable in casual conversation could be inappropriate in professional setting. Lastly, seeking feedback from cross-cultural peer and clarifying intention which word can enhance communication and foster better relationship. implementing these strategies can make digital interaction more inclusive and effective, bringing cultural dividends. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Trường. How emoji and humor. Investigate the role of humor in emoji usage across cultures. Compare and contrast how different cultures employ emoji to convey humor, sarcasm, or irony. Discuss potential pitfalls and misunderstandings that can arise from cross-cultural humor expressed through emojis. Yes, that's all. And please, Mr. Chair.
Hello teacher and hello everyone. My name is Kanja and today I want to talk about the emoji and concept in cross-cultural communication. Emoji are small pictures used in messages to show feelings or ideas quickly, but the meaning of an emoji can change depending on the situation. Understanding the concept is important to know what an emoji means. Firstly, the tag around an emoji is important. For example, the thumbs up emoji usually means approval or agreement. If someone says, "Great job," it's a compliment. But if someone says, "I did guess," it just means they finished something. Secondly, the relationship between the people talking matters. Friends may use a winking face emoji to make a joke, but if a boss uses the same emoji, it could feel strange or confusing. How well the people know its order affects how they understand emojis. Thirdly, cultural background change emoji means in Western countries, the folded hand emoji is often seen as greeting or saying thank you. In some Asian countries, it can mean greeting or asking for forgiveness. Their cultural difference can cause misunderstanding if people do not share the same background. For example, the smiling face with heart eyes emoji can mean club or admiration. In a message to a friend about a new movie, it may mean you really like it, but in a message to someone you like, it may seem romantic. In conclusion, the meaning of emoji depends on the subwriting text, the relationship between people, and their cultural background. Knowing the concept helps us understand emojis correctly and avoid misunderstanding. Thank you for listening.